got to start off by giving credit to Wisconsin. He had his team ready to play. Didn't seem as though they were as affected by the elements as we were. Starts with me as the head coach and everybody staff-wise, including our players, didn't play our best today. And again, that's on us. Still have a lot of confidence in this group, coming out of this thing. And because of how connected we are, I feel really confident that we'll get back to the drawing board, just like we talk about. When something happens, we got to flush it and get to the next play where we got to flush this, make the necessary corrections, and get to the next game. And we'll be able to do that. We'll continue to prepare Monday through Friday with the same effort. I thought we had a really good week and a half of preparation for this game, and it didn't show up. Like I said, they managed the external elements a lot better than we did, and that's my job to make sure our team is able to handle the thing. So looking forward to playing better next week and have an opportunity to go up to Penn State and get back on track. So with that, I'll open it up to questions.
When you mentioned them managing elements better, what exactly do you mean? Is it just a matter of who you guys are as an offense?
Wet balls, snaps, catches, all the above. We had wind, we had rain. We practiced and had a wet ball day on Monday, which we've studied the weather all week long, and it's not like it was a surprise to us, but we did not handle it as well as we thought we should. And again, that's on me to get us prepared. They did a better job on their end. I thought there were times in the first half, especially for us taking the passing game out of the picture, that we were really close on some runs where we didn't finish and strain on the inside. And instead of a big play, it's a 3-yard, 4-yard game.
You guys went with a really run-heavy approach today. Outside of the weather, was there anything that contributed to that approach?
The wind, the rain, we made adjustments. Our plan, we knew because of the wind and rain that it would probably end up being one of those games. We had a real good plan going into it, but sometimes the best laid plans don't work out the way you expect them to, and it didn't today. Again, I thought we were close early on in the run game, but the perimeter blocking on the edges here, as we go back, and I'm sure when we watch the tape, I thought we just didn't strain and finish some of the interior blocks that would have given us a chance to manufacture big plays like they had against us in the first half.
And during, your guys' passing opportunities, what did you think about your offensive line's protection of Taulia?
The O-line did a good job for the most part. It was our backs in protection weren't firm enough. A lot of the times when there was a guy that came free, our backs today struggled in staying in front of the guy. But again, it takes everybody, and that's singling out the backs, but a lot of the pressure we got came from the linebacker pressures that usually we do a really good job of protecting our quarterback.
Hi, Coach. Is there any update you can give us on Markin there? I saw him going to the locker room.
Yeah, once he went out, they just told me lower leg injury. I haven't been able to have a chance yet to talk to our medical people just yet.
From your passing game, is the wind actually more of a factor than the light rain?
I think it was a little bit of both. It was not a light rain. There were times where the rain came down pretty good. And, when we get the new ball in, you're allowed to keep some extra balls in the rotation. But sometimes by the time we got it snapped for our center and our quarterback, I know they both were struggling with the grip on it. And so that's what led us to saying, hey, let's figure out what's best for us. And that's where we leaned on trying to run the ball a little bit more.
Is a game like this versus a team like this almost a measuring stick for where you guys are at the line of scrimmage?
I would say so. Like I said, and when you go back, and I'm sure as we watch it, I'll see that there were some opportunities for us in the run game. I thought even with us, they had 3 big runs, a couple off the jet sweep, some of the outside what we call truck plays where the ball came off the edge of the table and we had some opportunities to get it down. Some missed tackles showed up. And again, I thought they took advantage of the elements a little better than we did. And to me, I've got to get our team ready to play regardless of what happens. You're in the Big Ten. You're going to have rain. You're going to have wetness. You're going to have wind. And that's what we've tried to build this team for, to manage it. And we didn't do a great job of it today.
And what was Mason Luxford's absence for?
Mason's been in concussion protocol since midweek.
One more.
Coach, when you talk about the going back, if you're looking back at your game plan now that you have the benefit of your games, or anything that you guys wish that you could put into the offensive game plan to change what we saw today?
Well, we had a good plan going in. And sometimes, as I told the team, the best laid plans don't always work out the way you expect or want them to. And that's what happened today.
Sorry, extremely specific, but why did Billy take the first snap?
Well, Leah had a visor on because the rain was not coming down heavy early and doing warm-ups. And as soon as we're ready to warm up, he's taking the visor off his helmet because they don't work very well when the rain hits like that. So he had to take his visor off. Thank you.
Defensive lineman Greg Rose.
Take questions. Greg, overall this year, you guys have been pretty steady, continuing to run. I just want to ask what happened this afternoon.
Just some misfits. Didn't fit in the right place at that time. That's all it was. But when came back halftime, got the adjustments made, and then we started making our fits right.
Coach Locksley said that you guys didn't adjust to the weather conditions as well as Wisconsin did. Where did you see that happen in the game?
Just drop balls, missed tackles, exterior elements.
What makes Wisconsin a difficult team to defend off?
They're a good team. They scheme the same, they block the same, no matter what defense you're in. So they play hard for 4 quarters and give them all the credit.
There's a sequence that you guys had where the offense turns it over a couple of times, you guys have taken a couple of stops, and then they get build on it within points. Does that become frustrating for you guys on the defensive side?
No, it doesn't become frustrating. We just got to we all got a job to do, and then we can help them out. If they're not producing the way that our standard is, then it's kind of our job to help them out, stop people from scoring, and then sooner or later our offense get it together.
More questions for Greg? Go ahead, bro.
This is the third time you guys have had an opportunity like going on to a big game, having able to come out with a win. What do you think is kind of holding you guys back that defining season?
Really ourselves. We're our biggest opponent, so if we fix our own mistakes, then we'll be able to succeed.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, guys.
Coach Elena.
Had everyone out of rhythm.
I think they did their normal defense too. They run a lot of backer plugs, stuff like that. They're really disruptive with that, and but stuff like that. I don't think anything else really surprised us on offenses. I think they just did a good job.
And just as a game progressed, just want to get how are you feeling in terms of your knee?
Oh, my knee's good. My knee's good. Yeah, everything's good.
Did you ever feel like you were able to get in a rhythm, and what do you think contributed, if not?
I think the drives that we did good on, we got the first down, and I think after once we get the first down, we start getting into rhythm as an offense, and we left a lot of plays. I left a lot of plays on the field today. I think the more we can start off the drive with the first down, I think the more our whole offense will get into rhythm. So.
And, coach talked about how you guys did wet ball drills earlier in the week. What changed between the wet ball drills that you guys did and today that, made you feel not as comfortable with it?
I mean, nothing. I think it was really windy out there, rainy and stuff like that. It all comes down to making plays, throwing the ball. I guess when the ball's more wet, you can't really grip it that hard and stuff like that. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it just comes down to making plays, making throws, running the ball, throwing the ball, whatever we have to do to score a touchdown and stuff. So.
Just ask, what did you see on the interception? If you can think back.
On the interception, I try to step up in the pocket, try to get the ball over number 24. He made a great play on it. I think I got hit from behind. It affected the throw and stuff like that. So those things, I probably got to make a decision to just take off and run, or probably just take the sack or try to get back to the line of scrimmage instead of forcing something like that and putting them in the red zone and putting stress on our defense.
Do you feel under pressure more than usual today?
I feel like I got myself in trouble looking at the rush and stuff like that. I feel like the pocket was good for me sometimes. And like I said, I just got to make plays and find receivers on the field and stuff like that, regardless of the pressure or the circumstances and stuff like that. So.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.